And I think we're kicking off, and we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Chosen Live number 13. In this one, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Falcon and the Winter Soldier and a little bit about my hopes, my expectations, what I'm kind of looking for, and where I think the series could ultimately go. So let's jump into the chat. Let's see who we got in here. Okay, so we've got Investigator Chosen. You're a changed person. It's Chosen VADER owner. Ah, this is your new persona, yeah? We've got Chillwell Season in here. What's up? We got Jesus. You're on time. Who else have we got in here? We got... Scrolling down. We got Ananth. What's up, dude? King Zion. Who else have we got here? Ah, Lisa. How you doing? You okay? And my dude Stu, how you doing, broski? We got, I think I saw Infinite Media. We got Mega Cloud. Yeah, sup? I saw you in the other stream earlier on, bro. Sup, Jadis? Pretty sure I saw Infinite Media. Okay, yeah, there we go. Infinite Media. Boom, there we go. Right, okay. That one's gone already. We're gone. That one's gone. Hey Lee, how you doing? Wagwan. Jesus. Okay, so essentially in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about where I think the series could go, what I think the series can offer, and a little bit about how much more different it will be in comparison to WandaVision. Let me explain. Take a quick sip of water. So pretty much, WandaVision was one of them kind of shows where it was a more unique kind of spin for the MCU. It was something a bit different, something that we haven't actually seen before, not just in terms of like, you know, magic and stuff, but sorcery, powers, reality sort of bending. We've only ever seen portions of that in like Thor the Dark World with the Reality Stone and when Thanos gets it. Why did I block Lana? Because, you know, I've said it before, guys. I'm going to be cutthroat with the chat. So if there's any random people in the chat doing stupid stuff, you're gone. Infinite Media, it's good that you made the topic for this live stream, Marvel, so it'll be more than just Cobra Kai in the chat. Yeah, exactly. That's sort of where my headspace is at going forward a little bit, just because, yeah. Hey, Evan, how you doing? Sup? Sup, Hui? Aha, Adzils. Sup, dude? I think the show will be a little bit more streamlined. It's going to be a bit more... Who is Lana? I don't know, guys. I don't fucking know. It's going to be a little bit more streamlined in terms of... I feel like the series is going to be more reminiscent of that of the Winter Soldier, that movie. It's going to be more like a sort of spy thriller. Okay, measuring timeouts. It's going to be more of a spy thriller, sort of espionage type adventure. And it's going to be interesting seeing how Bucky and Falcon move forward without Cap, if you know what I mean. Because regardless of who's with Cap, cheers, Adzils. I really appreciate that. Regardless of who has been with Cap, Bucky or Sam, there's one constant, Steve. Like, he's the one constant. Now, you remove him out of the picture, what are you left with? You're left with his two best buddies, his two wingmen. One from the past, the one from the present, and then you're combining them into something new for the future. So I'm excited to see where that's going to go, and I'm excited to see what they do with Sharon Carter. You know, hopefully she doesn't fall into the love interest category, but yeah, cut the trolls, no mercy. That's it. Cut them, get them out of there. They said that Falcon and Winter Soldier will rival WandaVision for theories, so prepare for disappointment. Yeah, I can see a lot of that happening. I've said before, guys, like, I'm going to try my best to pay attention to the chat, but it's a little bit harder now. But anyway, back to the point. I'm interested to see what they do with Sharon Carter and sort of see what she's been up to since Civil War, because to be honest, I'm not trying to rag on the character or the story arc, but we don't really have any reason to root for her. Like, we don't really have any reason to root for her other than she is a descendant of Peggy Carter. Other than that, there's no real reason to actually root for her. So I feel like we can use this as an indication to see what Sharon Carter is all about. We can really sort of flesh out her story a little bit. And that's one thing I'm really excited for with this show is how do I put it? Is getting right into the action, getting right into the nitty gritty, not wasting any time, not wasting any. Thanks, Omar. I appreciate that. Getting right into the meat and potatoes of the story. And I'm interested to see how, Rhodes is in this. Like, and that to make sense, that makes sense to me that War Machine would be in this series because it is that kind of grounded show where he would fit perfectly with Bucky and Sam. I feel like he would fit perfectly with them. Stop being weird in the chat, you lot. Anyways, I feel like it's important to look at these shows as more of a, like, people looked at WandaVision, right? And there was a great point that was mentioned above. Let me find it. There we go. Anna said it. There we go. Pretty sure we will learn from WandaVision and not get our hopes up too high. Yeah, because essentially, I feel like we're so used to the Marvel formula where each episode or show or movie sets up the next one. And I feel like with these shows, based on the way WandaVision kind of laid the groundwork, I feel like the way it's going is they're more of a character study. They're more of analyzing the characters, sort of getting all those little nuggets of information so you can nourish that and have it, flow in a very rich and organic way going forward with the characters. And for me, WandaVision was a story about grief. It was about Scarlet Witch or, Wanda basically processing everything that's happened to her up to this point. And I do feel like this is going to take a similar spin. Zemo may be the villain, Sharon Carter may be involved, War Machine may be involved, but ultimately this is how Falcon and Winter Soldier, or Bucky and Sam, if you will, move on from Captain America. This is how they move on from that line of work, and they go into a new era of just them guys, taking it forward. Let's dive into the chat here. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Godzilla89 asks, do I like DC? Yes, I do like DC. I do. Big DC fan. I was listening to Listen to Your Heart from Karate Kid 3. Very powerful song, that. I can't wait for Doctor Strange. Oh, dude, that is going to be crazy. Never watching these streams again because you never notice me when you start stream. Dude, the channel is starting to grow in numbers. It is getting increasingly hard for me to keep up to date with every single person in the chat. If you want to go and cry about it, the door's right there. I'm not stopping you. They just pulled he's an actor move on us twice. I think Rhodes will be the tritagonist. Well, I don't think he'll be the tritagonist, but I think he'll be involved for sure. I think maybe a couple of episodes. He'll be like a big cameo. But one thing I think will be important with the show and with the MCU going forward is if you were to ask me as a fan, would I like to see Captain America return? Yes, but as a creative and as someone who really appreciates storytelling, I'm going to say no. Don't ruin Steve's endgame. Don't do it. Do not bring him back because it just totally just ruins the flow of the story for me. The whole of phase 1, 2, and 3 built up to this massive crescendo. And I feel like to do that would just undo everything, if you know what I mean. It was the song from Karate Kid 2, Breaking Ice. Oh, yeah, I remember that. What was that suit that Rhodes got in Endgame? That looked badass. We didn't get to see it used. So hopefully the show will give that some shine because that suit looks sick. I've been waiting to see more War Machine scenes ever since Iron Man 2. And I love that Civil War. When Spider-Man's like, you ever see that really old movie, Empire Strikes Back? And then, they tie up Ant-Man's legs like they tied up the Walkers. And then Iron Man and War Machine both... that right there, double team. Well, Falcon and Winter Soldier, this one. This is the one I'm most excited for. And then movie, probably Doctor Strange 2 or Spider-Man. One of those two. Do you think we'll see James Rhodes fight? Oh, of course. 100%. Evan says, it's great to see this channel grow. I mean, out of most channels, this is the only one where the creator actually asks your questions. Answer your questions, sorry. Thanks, Evan. Yeah, I do try my best. I try to make sure that I give everyone enough chance, you know, and spotlight. I really do appreciate the support, guys. Ali says, Jacob, this look suits you, man. Also, like the way you did your hair today. Well, that's the thing. I literally just had to wash you out of the shower, and that was it. Stuart says, on the topic of theories, to quote Kratos from God of War 2018, keep your expects low, boy, and you'll never be disappointed. True. True. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here. Reminds me of the Beckett quote from Solo. You know, where he's like, assume everyone will betray you and you'll never be disappointed. I feel like Captain America's legacy being passed on to Sam and Bucky's dark past will be explored in the show, and they deal with that together. Yes. I think that's just going to be the main theme of everything going forward, at least for me. Christian says, welcome, Christian. Bringing back Steve just resets everything. That would be annoying. Yeah, I know. It's one of them kind of things where them doing that would really sort of devalue that arc, and seeing how characters' arcs have been handled in current movies that have been passed, if you know what I mean, wink, wink, smile, smile. You'll get that reference, Stuart. Yeah, I'm so happy that they stuck the landing with that. Don't worry, dude. I'll try my best. Oh, thanks for popping in, Ali. Peter Maximoff, appreciate the fact that Jacob is spending his time streaming for us. He doesn't even have to stream. He can just hang out with his friends and family. Respect, man. Boom. Also, I thought it would be better to actually have me on camera for these. I think it's more entertaining for you guys. Godzilla says, is it just me or did the Hawk and Dimitri duo fight in season 3 remind me of the wheel technique from season 2? That's exactly what I said in the video. It's essentially the wheel technique. It's just them two just going to town on everyone. Can't wait to see what they do next season. Hey, Jacob, you okay? And how is everyone? I'm good, AR. How are you doing, bro? How are you doing, man? Hey, bro, got to gap it. I'll catch you soon. See you later, Mega Cloud. Thanks for popping in. It was the Iron Patriot. Yeah, it was like his endgame suit was literally like a mixture of War Machine and Iron Patriot together. It's perfect. That hoodie is badass. Thank you. It's not bad. It's decent. It's decent. Updates on the Chris's breakdown video. Thought it was coming this week. It will be uploaded on either Tuesday or Thursday. The way I'm going to do videos now, guys, is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will try and make sure there's an upload on each of those days without fail. So keep an eye out for that. But I'll try and make sure I get the Chris one up, mate. Keep an eye out for it, yeah? What are your thoughts on Thor: Love and Thunder? It's going to be just insane, crazy, over the top, just ridiculousness. Man, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Shit's getting tiring now. See, as much as I like the longer hair, I do need a little bit of a haircut. Oh, fucking hell. There you go. There you go. Let me just keep that fucking up here a minute. Keep it out of my eyes for a second. We need a nice creative reset from Captain America. Yeah, yes, we do. But Love and Thunder in isolation. I'm excited to see. Do you know? I wonder with the Loki series, are they going to tie it? Are they going to tie it straight into Thor and then bring him back into that? I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. But with Thor: Love and Thunder, I'm just expecting it to be like a fun space adventure, Guardians of the Galaxy type-esque kind of thing. Isn't it rumored for Chris Evans returning to projects? Well, he's returning. I mean, it was a rumor. And I feel like if he is to return, I said in the video, he needs to either return as an old man Cap, World War II flashback, or passing knowledge and wisdom, or his death, or putting the stones back. Nothing else, or a multiverse Hydra Cap or something, just to be fun. Other than that, nothing else, because it would just devalue his ending. We are your family, though, Jacob. Well, damn straight, AR. I don't know why I'm holding the spoon. A good number 5. AR says, I'm awesome. I finished my stupid toxic assignment, but I'm good. Ah, well, at least you got it done. You got it done like a badass. You got it done like a badass. The Chosen One versus Ancient One. Who wins? I'll get smacked. I'll get absolutely smacked. A Chris vid. Yep, I'm gonna do a video on Chris. I'm gonna do a lot of videos on like the background characters, pretty much, and give them some more spotlight. I feel like they don't really get like a lot of you know, appreciation. Essentially, back in 10 minutes, just eating. No worries, man. Enjoy your food. Why did War Machine try and rename himself I Am Patriot, then go back to War Machine? Because I Am Patriot sucks. That's why. War Machine rocks. That's why. Jacob looking like Luka Modric. Damn. Ain't that a good analogy? I think the chosen one can beat the ancient one. Depends which one you're talking about. I can't wait for Thor, Love and Thunder. Oh, that hairline. Yeah, I know. It's. I can't handle it in my eyes every 2 seconds. It's just, look, see? Just, it gets literally in my eyes every 2 seconds. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me do that. There we go. Much better. Christian Ray's going on the back. What are your thoughts on Falcon taking up the mantle of Captain America's shield? I feel like it's a natural progression. I mean, in the comics, Bucky and Sam have had it. But I feel like with the MCU, the way they've taken the characters, I feel like Falcon, ever since he was introduced, was the right person for the job. You know, he took up the role of helping Cap when he didn't need to. You know, all those things. Like, he jumped into the action when he didn't need to. And he emulates everything that Captain America represents, i.e., you're a good man and all that jazz. Love Bucky, though. Will that also mean a Mitch vid? Maybe. Chris Evans will return only as flashbacks. Could be. Oh, you have long hair. Nice, bro. I've always wanted long hair, dude. You're lucky, man. I have short hair. God, I'm ugly. Just grow it out. Just grow it out, dude. Do you know, it's taken me a year to grow this. May I request a vid on Mitch? He had a pretty interesting small arc. Yeah, sure. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, ethics, man. You're a legend. Respect you so much. Thank you, dude. Are the early 2000s Hulk movies canon? The Incredible Hulk movie from 2008 is canon because that's technically the same character. Even though, let's be honest, the Incredible Hulk that beats up Abomination would have smacked up Thanos. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But the one in, like, 2003, I think it was, with Eric Bana, that's not canon. When characters get brought into the MCU, usually it would give their introduction and then connect with them with an Avenger. In this case, after Endgame, which character would Captain Marvel team up with? Good question. I feel like at the end of WandaVision, though, we are setting up for a Carol Monica, you know, kind of confrontation. And I'll be Team Monica all the way. Is it just me or is Hawk and Sam going to date because Hawk could always kill a princess? No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Why didn't Steve give Bucky the shield? Because he's not ready. You know, he's still got a lot, like, he's literally just off of the back of having all that Hydra. He's still got the Hydra stuff in him. He needs to really work on that, and he needs to really sort of delve into that process. And Black Panther's end credit scene of him in Wakanda, that doesn't set him up for Captain America. That sets him up for, in my opinion, the White Wolf. Come on. The White Wolf, come on. He would look sick in a fucking Black Panther costume. Oh. Obviously, like, the White Wolf variant, you know. But that was essentially a character in the comics. I think it was like an adopted person that the Wakandans took in, and he was like a cousin, I think, or something. I need to look into it. But yeah, it doesn't mean that Bucky's not worthy forever. It just means he's got a few things to work out. On your left. A video on Bert. Yeah, I can do that. The scene in Winter Soldier when Bucky catches Steve's shield is awesome. From the minute that was in the trailer, I think it was in the trailer, the minute he caught it, I was like, damn. Because up to that point, I knew about the Winter Soldier, but the only version of him that I really knew about was the one from the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, and he seemed a bit like a, you know, fucking generic bad guy. And then the movie came out, I was like, oh, shit. It's pretty badass. I killed Thanos. Oh, did you? If you could play one character on Cobra Kai, who would it be? Mine would have to be Robbie. Well, there you go. Either Robbie or Hawk. Hello there. It's very unlikely, but I feel Carol will play a great straight man for Peter Parker. Huh? What? Bucky's not in a... Yeah, he's not in a great mental space to be Cap right now. He's not in that position. This is what I keep saying to people. He's not mentally there. Not right now. Not right now. Maybe down the line, but not right now. Not right now. Would you like a live-action Spider-Man show with Peter Parker and Miles Morales? Well, I think we're going to get a Spider-Verse movie with all the Spider-Men, so keep an eye out for that. Also, he's set up to be White Wolf. There you go. If any villain... There's a fucking fly on the screen. Fuck off. If any villain were to get brought back, who would make the most sense? Ultron. I feel like Ultron is the only villain you can bring back. I would love to see Killmonger return, but I think Ultron's the only villain that you can bring back because he's AI. And I personally feel like he would be a good first villain for the new Avengers to go up against. A good first villain, if you know what I mean. Because he's a villain that the original team had faced, and, you know, he ties into a lot of the characters, and there's history there with some of the characters that are still around, like Wanda and Vision and all that. So I think it would be great. Oh, for sure, Ali. When like Bucky is in Winter Soldier mode, he is unstoppable. Hawk being a spy. Yeah. We had to get that in the stream somewhere. Sup, Mustang? My long hair took you 2 years to grow. Damn. Captain America versus Batman. Oh, Batman's winning that. Come on. It's one of the main things I'm excited for. Bucky's character growing forward in the future. Yep. Exactly that. Bucky isn't stable enough to be Cap. Sam is the right person for the job, but maybe someday we'll get a Bucky Cap, but not now. Yeah, that's what I feel. Maybe down the line. For right now, Bucky is the role of mentor, sidekick, and then down the line, maybe. But yeah, Mustang says it here. I don't think Bucky wanted to be Cap. Like, he wants peace. Like, the guy's been fighting for like 70 odd years. Can you imagine? Like, Steve Rogers has been sleeping for 70 years. In between that time, Bucky's been pulled out every couple of weeks to go and assassinate someone. He's probably tired. I'm looking forward to another fight scene between Hawk and Robbie in season 4. Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially the way Hawk is now. Robbie made when the officer said Johnny was visiting was really sad, especially when his dad ended up not showing up. Well, yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? I'm watching Iron Man for the first time. Damn straight. Ultron is a cool villain, not going to lie. Yeah, I know. Ultron's a pretty sick villain. I really hope they bring him back. There's a fly on the screen. Fuck you, fly. I feel that Black Panther will never be the same again after Chadwick's death. No. It's just such a tragedy, you know? Hey, Mohammed, you're right. Heard Black Panther isn't coming back. Well, I'll be interested to see what they do with it, because I really like Black Panther, and he was getting ready for such a great arc, and then, yeah. Can't believe Spurs bottled it again. Ha! They bottled it again. Don't know why everyone's shocked. We need a Nightwing movie. Well, before we get a Nightwing movie, I think DC needs to get their shit together. Do you know what? They need to copy the MCU. They have to. They need to copy the MCU, because their formula just doesn't work at all. They've tried it and it doesn't work. Bucky is legit on Thanos level. Well, I wouldn't say he's on Thanos level, but I know what you mean by that. I want Dimitri to bring Robbie back to the light because he never screwed him over. Well, I mean, you know, you can do that. You can bring him back. You can bring him back. Hey, Chosen, today is my birthday. I'm officially a teenager. Yeah, well, everyone raise a pint for King in the chat and say happy birthday. Adzils, he's back. Happy birthday, King. Wait, so in the next Black Panther movie, what are they going to do knowing Boseman died? Are they going to do a funeral in the movie and get another actor, or are they going to do CGI? Well, this is the thing. It's such a sacred thing. For me personally, I have the actor's mentality of the show must go on, with or without you. If you get hit by a car, if you fell off a cliff, the show still goes on. That's pretty much the whole of like Hollywood's business model, if you know what I mean. But I feel like there's so much around the character of Black Panther, and Chadwick was such a big part of that. I really don't envy their task. It's literally on par with like Paul Walker in Fast and Furious or Carrie Fisher in Star Wars. It's on par. So it's on the same level. How Black Panther would too. Well, they said they're going to focus on characters within Wakanda. There we go, King. You got some birthday wishes. Imagine Clarence ate the snake and he enters the tournament. Jesus. There you go, King. Couple of birthday wishes for you. Couple of birthday wishes for you. Will I be watching Justice League on Thursday? Hopefully. Am I excited for the Snyder Cut? I'm interested. Not excited, but I'm interested. honest opinions, what do you think we'll see from secondary characters like Dimitri, Chris, and Mitch? Pretty much what we've been seeing thus far, for the most part. I'm excited to see where Dimitri will go, though. Made Thanos weaker than he actually was. Maybe an Endgame, not in Infinity War. My little brother is 6 years old, told me that, look, Batman is in the MCU. He pointed at Black Panther. Happy birthday, King. I feel like Robbie has to grow out of Daniel, kind of like each Robin. They left Batman, and maybe Robbie will create a new dojo with a new style. That's a great way of looking at it. I didn't think about it like that. That Robbie is essentially like a Robin. That's a good way of looking at it. Happy birthday. I'm pretty sure Black Panther 2 won't recast Chadwick, but they'll explore Wakanda as a country for the next movie. Yeah, I think that's what they said they were going to do. Happy birthday. To be honest, they made Thanos weak in Endgame, but Infinity War he was strong. Yeah, I mean, did have the stones, didn't he? Maybe he can have T'Challa die, but T'Challa has a son, and the son will inherit the crown. I don't want them to kill off T'Challa at all. Yo, if Taylor Swift wins a Grammy, I'm not doing that, dude. She was season. Do you think Sharon Carter will be a love interest for Bucky? Well, it's possible. It's possible. That Gotham guy. My channel will stay this way. Just being honest, I see Hawk being a side character in season 4. No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I think he's too developed for them to do that. I think he's too developed for them to do that. That would be a waste. Watch Party made a funny comment on Hawk and Sam ending up together since his hair is purple and she always wears purple. Hola, what's up, Alvin? How you doing, mate? Mustang Midnight's what I thought at first. I hate that people say Ezra was the worst Flash, like he's only been in one movie and Grant has a whole show. Yeah, it's an unfair comparison. It's an unfair comparison. And to be honest, people hated on Grant before he'd even started anyway, so you got to consider that. It's been 1 hour. It's only been about almost half an hour for me. Johnny will have to do something about the law at the end on the whole Robbie, but it would work as Robbie is turning 18. Yeah. John Paul, what's up? But ultimately, with the MCU going forward, there is a lot of potential for great stuff and good things, to move forward in very rich, organic, and meaningful ways. And I'm looking forward to that. I think there's a lot to look forward to. I thought after Endgame there was going to be a major drop-off, but should be good. The shocking part in Endgame is where all the heroes come back and they assemble. Oh, the best moment I've ever seen in my life. Besides the ending of Cobra Kai. I know that'll upset a few of you. Apparently, according to my inside sources, who's the source? It's not Billy Bob, is it? Bobby will confront Kreese at the start of season 4 and will threaten him, and then Kreese will say, "Shame that you say that as a priest." Yeah, I wouldn't mind some Bobby and Kreese interaction. I see Hawk getting injured by Robbie in the tournament. It will explain Tori saying, "You better watch your back." Well, yeah, but that's in the tournament, so I can kind of forgive that. It annoys me how everyone is excited for the arcs of Miguel, Robbie, Sam, and Tori, but not Hawk. His arc will not only be great, but badass. I got a video coming in him midweek about his season 4 arc and why Miyagi-Do needs him. Do you think another actor will play Black Panther and continue his arc, or could they possibly just end his whole arc story by having a funeral for him? Well, this is the thing. You can't just have Black Panther in the middle of like the nowhere touring the Himalayas or something. It doesn't feel organic to the character. But they're really backed into a corner. I think they'll just take their time with it and work on it. But they'll still talk about the other characters that they can do. The Ezra Miller Flash is similar to the Tom Holland Spider-Man, both hilarious and annoying. I think that was the point. I think he was literally their version of Spider-Man, that angsty teenager. Sup, anime boy? I want Dimitri for his first point against Kyler to flip and kick him in the center of his back for a second point, crane kick in the face, and third kick tornado kick him. Damn. It's brutal even for Dimitri, but you never know. The MCU will be mostly TV shows. Yeah. I mean, I thought we were going to get too much at once, but the advantage to not having any MCU movies is we get shows, and we get them monthly, so it's not too bad. Remember when Chosen pretended to still hate Daniel? Mike Barnes should do the same. I don't know. I think Mike's full-on villain still. Hawk needs to get his revenge on Kyler. Make Black Panther, make him have a redemption story and carry the necklace for the second movie, then pass it on to Shuri. In the ancestral airplane, have him apologize to T'Challa. You could do that. But I don't know how I feel about that, dude. Marvel, I think, is definitely going more cosmic. Oh, for sure. Cosmic and multiverse. That's the way forward. I think for the most part, the Earth storylines are wrapped up, even for future phases. Robbie will. They'll let like Falcon and Winter Soldier. And War Machine. They'll let them take care of Earth. Robbie will do to Hawk what Hawk did to Robbie, I think, and will injure them just like in season 1. Yeah, full circle. Should I watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Absolutely. Of course. Predictions for top 4 in the Premier League, in my opinion. City, United, Chelsea, and Leicester City. I would agree with that. Wait, whoa. Yeah, I would agree with that. Dimitri loves kicks as seen in the school fight, laser tag fight, and the house fight. Maybe that's his thing. Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. Avengers 5 is coming out in 2023. Perhaps Shuri takes up the Black Panther mantle. I don't mind her taking up the mantle, but I feel like it's too soon. But if they've got no other alternative, then I'm not against it. I think that Miguel, Sam, Robbie, Torhori are the ones who have what it takes to win, but it has to be Miguel or Hawk. Miguel has to prove he can rise up after the fall, and Hawk that he's not a jerk. I still don't like the leaks and the people that spoiled that they're coming back to Cobra Kai, but I think the guy that Robbie was giving a backpack to was the boy after Robbie beat up bullies or something, Fred. Yeah. And if that's anything to go by, then Robbie still has Miyagi-Do in there. So my theories may come true for him. I had a thought, what if Robbie wins the All Valley, but in a clean way, but his victory will cause issues among Cobra Kai? Well, the video I've got coming this week talks about what if Robbie wins using Miyagi-Do. It's weird how DC is making a Static Shock series and the Flashpoint when they haven't spoke about metahumans. The DC movies are just fucking all over the place. There's no plan, there's no layout. It's just, here you go, just release something, you know? Daniel Kaluuya is too good an actor to waste. Oh, he's brilliant. If you were in Civil War and you could play your own character and you had to choose a side, who would it be? And who would your opponent from the other side that you had to personally fight? It's got to be Iron Man Cap, the driving force of the movie. As far as which one, I think I'd say Cap. Did you watch Krypton and what are your thoughts? Haven't watched it. The MCU should take a break making movies and more shows since the new stage is the younger Avengers. The end of season 4, episode 9, Cobra Kai will jump Hawk and dye his hair purple, his least favorite color, which leads him to wash his hair out and become Eli again, but he's badass this time. Now, I think he'll keep the purple. Top 4, Liverpool, Sheffield, Wolves, and West Brom. Jesus. Don't know what you're smoking, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, am I dreaming? Yeah. Come back to... as they said in Inception, come back to reality, cop. Please. I have to shoot for 30 minutes for a COVID test after showing symptoms. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, good luck with that, Evan. Good luck with that, mate. See you in a bit. Maybe Black Panther 2 is who becomes the next Black Panther. I don't know. There's not a lot of creative ideas. I think Black Panther 2, they're backed into a corner. They really are. I don't envy them. The reason why Avengers 5 is coming out 2023 is because they need to finish some Marvel movies before Avengers 5. Yeah, needs to be set up. I ain't saying that Hawk will be a side character. I just think he won't be as important to the plot. Yeah, I see what you mean. When does Cobra Kai Season 4 finish filming? I heard once about it being done on April 15th. I can't wait for all the leaks we're going to get between then. You're right, DC needs to improve. They need someone like Kevin Feige, second clean house from Warner's Media, start hiring better writers, don't screw over actors like Cavill, Affleck, and Fisher. Detective Bat said it best, right there. I'm going to leave that there for a second. Just stew on that a little bit. Stew on that. No pun to you, Stew, by the way. Just means stew as in stew. I think that the house Robbie was at was Kyler. Maybe Kyler realizes the back dojo will be cold at night and offers him the guest bedroom. Yeah, but if you look at him when he hands the backpack, he rolls it on the floor. So, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? What if after the tournament a death fight happens? It's Karate Gang Wars. It's not going to be a death fight. At least not for me. If Kreese is involved, then yeah. Happy birthday. Don Cheadle was too good an actor to waste. Oh, he was brilliant in Endgame. Were you on Iron Man's side in Civil War? I was on Cap's side, all the way. I think Robbie will be a son to Terry, and Terry would go as far to adopt him. Sheesh. That would really sting Johnny, wouldn't it? I don't have a feeling Tori will be lurking in the shadows, and Dimitri will start legging it. Being a Liverpool fan is depressing. I can imagine. You guys are having a shit season lately. Are you hyped for Armor Wars? Yeah, I really am. I really wanted more on War Machine and to, see what his story has to offer. I think there was a vice president subplot that was deleted from Endgame involving him. How would you sort the Marvel characters into Cobra Kai, Eagle, Fang, and Miyagi-Do? That's a tough one. I'll say Eagle, Fang's probably Thor. Lee, Hawk kills Bert, sources in Zinedine Zidane's hair. Jesus. Why is Marvel movies better than DC? Well, because they got their shit together. That's why. You think Bucky will have flashbacks when he was with Steve, like when Steve had flashbacks of her in the woods? Yeah. I feel like if Chris is coming back, then yeah. Fast and Furious need to go back to cars. Have a Roman and Tej movie. That could work. That could work. They've got good chemistry. I've counted season 4 senseis in Robbie's life and was not just in karate. Terry, Crews, Daniel, and Kreese. Do you think Galactus will be in Avengers 5? No, too soon. Way too soon. Long term, yes. But right now, way too soon. Rhodey will be an Ironheart. Yeah. He'll be like the mentor. Or put it this way, all the OG Avenger characters will be the mentors. And the great thing about War Machine is he's been here since the beginning as well. Zemo's plan in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Basically the same as Civil War, but this time it's more like Saturday morning cartoon villain, just straight to the point. Everyone who saw the Snyder Cut said it was amazing. I can't wait to see it. Johnny and Dimitri will have a bonding moment because they don't have the best of relationships. Because on his first day, judo flipped him. Yeah, seeing them two get along is going to be fun. Underrated opinion, Brian and Roman over Dom and Brian. I really like Brian and Roman together. I thought they had a great romance. Avengers 5, The Return of Ultron. It'd be a good villain if they want to set it up. Did you watch the movie called Sky High? Yes, I did. It had that one who plays Caitlin, Danielle Panabaker. It had her in it, didn't it? Yeah, I watched it a couple of times as a kid. Found it a bit strange, but it was interesting. Trey and Cruz to join Cobra Kai. Now, they're too old. They're too old, man. But I feel like they will be involved, though, for sure. Liverpool get relegated and Chelsea win the league. Source grind daily. Oh, God. I'm going to leave, but I'll be back. I'll be back. Crease Alley. But yes, ultimately, I feel like we're really gearing up for a new era of MCU. Take a quick sip of water. That's what happens when you're talking a lot. I feel like we're gearing up for a new era of the MCU. Do you think White Vision will be in Armor Wars? No, White Vision will just disappear into the ether and he'll come back whenever Wanda's involved again. Do you think Bucky will eventually become an Avenger? Well, he is now, to be fair. Like he for all intents and purposes, he is. Like everyone who came out of the portals in Endgame is an Avenger. So I feel like yes. Yes. The reason they made Rome the Joker is because he was an alpha like Dom in Too Fast, Too Furious, and you can't have two alphas. Disagree. I say you can. It's just I think they found Tyrese to be a bit more funny, so I think they gave him that to go on. I would say he's already an Avenger. Yeah, exactly. After Endgame, for sure. Avengers 5, The Return of Ultron, and Avengers 6, Galactus. But you've got to bring the Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer first. You can't just jump straight to that, you know? I wouldn't say they're better, but the problem is Warner Brothers doesn't have the best people working on these films. I like Man of Steel. I enjoyed BVS. No, I'm going to be real. I think Marvel is better, but it's just because they have their shit together. If Warner Brothers and DC get their shit together, they could be better than Marvel. Much better. And that's saying something because Marvel's killing it. Even though he came back alive, what was your reaction to Groot's death in the first Guardians movie? Oh, I got choked up. I never cried so much over a tree in my life. I was like, shit. Like, what's this salty grain coming out my eye? I was like, damn, man, this is quite tough. It's quite tough to watch. We are Groot. When he said that, man, fuck. There was people in the cinema that were bawling their eyes out. I was just sat there, just, you know, I had the mumbling lip. Did you watch We Are Marshall? It's based on a true story and it has Matthew Fox and Matthew McConaughey in lead roles. Nope, haven't watched that. That's what I thought. I was like, is Bucky an Avenger or not? Yeah, I'd say he is. At this point, yeah. Avengers 7 or 8 Galactus. Maybe. But it depends. Who's the big bad? Is it like, I feel like Kang first, then Galactus, then Doctor Doom. What is your favorite MCU movie? Iron Man. First Iron Man. Got a lot of love for that movie. Right now I'm Marvel for life. Cobra Kai 2. Damn straight. Avengers 5. Ultron's Revenge. Anyone remember? Okay. Boom. Some weird stuff in the chat going on again, guys. But I feel like, yeah, Ultron is a very good sort of villain for them to really kick off with. I'm hyped for Fantastic Four. Yeah, it would be nice to finally get it done justice for once. I've been ragging on DC, but the one thing Marvel have never done right is the Fantastic Four. Even though I like the first two, I just wish they were a little bit better. I hate how people say Rome can't fight. People forget the 2 Fast days and feel like his character will be developed back into him as an alpha if he and Tej have a film. Maybe. Yeah, Ali does change his name quite a lot. I suppose that's part of just his identity now. What if it's called Spider-Man No Way Home because Peter will get stuck in a universe that isn't his own? Who knows? It's just theory at this point, but I'm not against it. I can't wait to see a fight between Spider-Man and Ultron. This is what I'm talking about. It would just be poetic. It would just make sense. You know, it would be poetic. Boom. But yeah, like with the show, I think what's going to be interesting the most for me. Let me just turn my fan on. It's a little bit hot in the room. One second. Whoops, wrong switch. I feel like what's the most interesting thing for me is just seeing the side characters grow and evolve into much more sort of streamlined characters. So I am looking forward to that aspect of everything. Evan, what's up, dude? I could see the Kang the Conqueror being the villain or just the Young Avengers, but not the Avengers as a whole. It's rumored that Kang is the villain in Quantumania. Well, that would be a good setup for him. It's a bit like how Thanos was in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. How is it possible to defeat Galactus? Like, he can just grab an Avenger and eat them. Although Doctor Strange did beat Dormammu by annoying the hell out of him. Well, I feel like this is why you need Wanda. You need Wanda, you need Doctor Strange, you need Captain Marvel, and you need Monica Rambeau. Them 4 is literally all you need against Galactus. With the Fantastic Four, and maybe Silver Surfer, and Thor, right, those guys, these people, Galactus is out of here. Out of here. And Thor won't be alone. There'll be 2 Thors. Have you seen Richard Jewell has Paul Walter Hauser as Richard Jewell? It's based on a true story. No, I haven't read. I haven't watched that. I've heard a bit about it though. Random, but I got signed up to get the COVID vaccine today. Oh, good luck with that, mate. Good luck with that. I think Rose will teach Sam how to fight better. He got beat badly in his fight with Rumlow. Rhodey would demolish Sam in a fight without suits, in my opinion. Thoughts? I'd say Sam held his own quite well. Have you seen the first episode of Psycho Chuck, or I'll start booing you again? I've seen the first episode. I heard a theory that is stupider than Hawk is a spy. Oh, here we go. Johnny is a spy for Creed. Oh. Tell me that's a joke. Tell me someone doesn't actually believe that shtick. Johnny is a spy. Fucking hell. Oh, shit. Just make everyone a spy. Everyone's a spy. Everyone's a spy now. Fuck it. Everyone's a spy. Ugh, ridiculous. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, and Captain Marvel versus Galactus. Not even Spider-Man. Like, for a character like Galactus, you need cosmic Omega level kind of characters, you know? There's not a lot that Spider-Man could do against Galactus, if I'm being perfectly honest. I love Spider-Man to death, but you need the really strong ones to go up against him. Galactus isn't Thanos, you know? Galactus is much more worse. I know Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet, but he still has a physical body that you can beat up. Galactus is like Unicron from Transformers. He's fucking massive. When Jane Foster replaces Thor in Thor 4, in which direction are we going to go with Thor's character? Well, this is the thing. She's not really replacing him. Taika's come out and said that he's not going anywhere for like Chris Hemsworth's Thor. So maybe Thor will just be a wanderer. They won't kill him off. Thanos meets Galactus and tries to fight but gets clapped, which leads the Avengers to team up with Thanos. Well, he'll be back in future projects. He might be in the Eternals. It was decent. It was decent, mate. Rhodey versus Rumlow. Rhodes wins. Maybe. Someone does, they said on Reddit. For God's sake. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. I don't believe that either. It's really dumb. Why would Johnny be a spy for Kreese? Exactly. Cobra Kai is not freaking James Bond. I mean, the end of the season 3 finale, Johnny literally tries to beat the crap out of him. Oh, he's a spy. What the fuck is that? How would 20% of the population become mutants, and how would society hate them? Well, this is what WandaVision planted the seeds for, because they hate Wanda. They hate Wanda, so they're going to hate people like her. It's literally setting the stage for that. What would your reaction be if Johnny was Kreese's son? I would break something. Oh, I would just... This would be my reaction. All right? This would be my reaction. That would be it. That would be my reaction. I heard something about evil Captain America and Doctor Strange too, but I can't wait because I heard Sam Raimi will be a director. Yeah, I don't mind if we get Chris Evans back for that. That could be fun. Daniel was a spy for Kreese and he's going to kill everyone in Miyagi thing. Yeah. He lets them go and attack his own daughter, but he's a spy. I want to see a good Wolverine origin movie. I did like the first one. I did like it. Had a few weird things here or there, but I think it didn't do too bad. Everyone thinks Robbie's going to be a spy for Kreese, like he goes back to Johnny and Daniel because they want him back so badly. That could happen, but I don't see it happening. It doesn't. I don't think Robbie wants to have anything the fuck to do with Johnny and Daniel, if I'm being honest. Doctor Strange asked some heroes to help him defeat Galactus. He's going to need a few. I'm going to cry if Miguel and Robbie end their beef next season or in season 5. Season 5, it'll end, yeah. They might hate Spider-Man after the post-credits scene of Far From Home too. Well, they won't hate him. They'll just want to get autographs and take pictures. What's the worst ending than Rey Skywalker? I think one of the Transformers endings, as cool as the soundtrack is and as cool as Peter Cullen's voice is, when you look to the stars, think of one of them as my soul. I was just like, no. At this point, they'll come up with Miyagi as a spy for Kreese, and he'll come back as a ghost to kill Miyagi. Thank fucking hell, they probably would. Robbie would beat up Sam, and that's when he breaks into the Cobra. Jesus. The people who come up with these weird theories are, in the word of Gordon Ramsay, donuts! No, but Mysterio said Spider-Man was the villain and he killed him according to the news report. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but it's a different kind of thing, though. Wanda is the villain because she literally enslaved a whole town of people. Spider-Man will be seen as the villain because of a public enemy #1 kind of thing. It'll be a different kind of thing. What would you do if you were to write a Finn movie? I'd make him a Jedi events after the Rise of Skywalker. Well, that's what they should have done. At the start of Rise of Skywalker, make him a Jedi. I don't need an explanation because they didn't fucking explain anything else. Just make him a Jedi straight out the gate. But no, he's Force sensitive, and that's as good as we're going to get. Unless they do an episode 10 or a Disney Plus show. Oh, man. I heard the opening scene for Spider-Man No Way Home will be Peter in court. Oh, man, they better bring Daredevil back. Please, please. Death Battle Jake versus Miguel. Which Jake? Does Thor give Mjolnir to Jane? Because if he does, it really doesn't matter, because Thor Ragnarok proves he doesn't need the hammer. Also, he has Stormbreaker. Well, this is the thing. This is his whole arc in Ragnarok. Are you Thor, god of hammers? No. He's Thor, the god of thunder. He doesn't need the hammer now. And the hammer's gone. So unless, they get another version. Do British people eat donuts? Yes. A lot. Would love to see Finn have parents. I still love Finn. Honestly, I believe John Boyega was the best actor on set. I don't care. Well, I'm more partial to Adam Driver just because, I don't know, I think he's an absolute killer dude, but John Boyega's great. Oscar Isaac as well. The whole cast, every actor and actress on those films have been great. Any ideas for a Cobra Kai tribute? I'm having a hard time coming up with ideas. Here's one. Do one about friendship. Friendship in the shape of Dimitri and Hawk, Chris and Mitch, Nate and Bert. Do one about that. And then do one about, I don't know, if you're into it, romances of, Tori and Robbie and then Miguel and Sam. There you go. I've done your work for you. I spent my whole Christmas watching all the Star Wars movies in order. May the Force be with you. I watched Revenge of the Sith earlier on today. Watched the whole thing all the way through. I've missed it. What Spider-Man do you like, Jacob? Toby, Andrew, or Tom? Well, I like all three, but Toby is my favorite. Why are people saying Robbie looks like an older version of Clue when he literally doesn't? I don't know. People are saying that? Chosen, are you streaming Cobra Kai game today? If not, then it's fine. I can wait till tomorrow. I might stream it for a bit. Depends how long I go on for this. I'll stream it for half hour, at least. But Death Battle, Dimitri versus Tim Drake. At some point of training, they are both mare fighters. I still think Tim Drake is going to beat his ass. It's an unfair comparison. I love Daredevil and Donuts. Sorry, I'm just following the stream. I don't know what to say sometimes. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. But yeah, I just feel like the MCU going forward, we're going into new and uncharted territory. And, you know, we're building up to some good stuff. We're building up to some good shit. When Rose saved Finn, I was like, why? Couldn't it be Poe? But I tear up when Finn attempts to sacrifice. Well, personally, I wouldn't have killed Finn or Poe. But in that moment, it definitely meant a lot, I think, for Finn to get to that kind of level. But as cool as that was and as heartfelt as it was, I'd have much rather seen him training with the lightsaber. 2010 Shams Robbie. That picture on the fridge. I'm not hyped on Armor Wars. I missed out moment not to do a great Tony Stark storyline. It works better like in the comics with Tony involved. Yeah, I know what you mean. It would have been a good Iron Man 4. Deadpool in the MCU, what are your thoughts? Also, what Avenger would like to see with Deadpool? I want Spider-Man and Deadpool. I want that right there. But I think Deadpool is going to be absolutely brilliant in the MCU. He's going to be like, I was in the Fox universe and I'm in this universe, but I'm not meant to acknowledge it because of canon. Like, I want him to say stuff like that. In the comics, J. Jonah Jameson thinks Spider-Man and different heroes with powers are mutants, so do most of the media. Yeah, pretty much. Electro versus Spider-Man would be great. Well, it's going to happen again. I want to see Foggy Nelson in the MCU. Well, I really would love them to bring back the Netflix characters, if I'm being honest. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. There you go. Damn. I have my flake yogurt thing. There we go. Really nice. All right, who else have we got in the chat? We're going to unalive them. Damn straight. I hope Tanner joins Marvel one day. He's a good actor. Well, someone mentioned him playing Iceman. I could see that. Imagine Dr. Octopus versus Spider-Man. Because they did say they were bringing back in No Way Home. And then I feel like you're setting up a multiverse Sinister Six. Superhero movie called The Hyperions. I have to check that out. Tanner's in it. I'm watching it. Sup, Chosen? Sup, Neo? How you doing? Don't worry about a thing. I'm the captain now. My script. Finn goes to see Luke with Rey and doubts himself, but becomes great and is told he could be greater than Luke ever was. And there becomes his teacher. Finn is the layer of the sequels. I like where your head's at. I like where you're thinking, but I don't know if I'd take that route. But I like where you're thinking. Wasn't Deadpool sus for Spider-Man in the comics? Imagine if they do that in the movies. They could now. I am the captain now with Tom Hanks. No, I'll have to watch that. Oh. See you later, Jadis. Thanks for popping in. Everyone say goodbye to Jadis in the chat. Tanner is a great actor. It sucks that he keeps getting hated. Who's hating my boy Tanner? Leave him alone. No Way Home, is that the official title for Spider-Man 3? Yes. Yes. That is the official title for Spider-Man 3. I think there could be a moment where Robbie gets hurt, runs away, and returns in Season 6 as a main enemy. I don't know. I'd much rather he redeems at the end of the next season or in Season 5. Johnny is a spy. Leak. Johnny is a spy. Source, Tiago assists. Oh, my God. Man, these spy theories are just ridiculous. Yo, fam, what's up, Jacob? How you doing? I'm good, Yenko. How are you, mate? How are you? Okay. I heard the ending post-credit scene for No Way Home is going to be Carnage escaping jail. Well, I really hope that you didn't leak that or anything, but if that's the route they could go, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it if that's the route. That would be a great way to set up the Spider movies. Part of their home trilogy for Tom's Spider-Man. Finn is the most wasted character of all time. Sadly, the truth. Finn will defo return, but will JB? I think he will. Oh, he'll return. He said he'll come back if Oscar and Daisy do, so they're a package deal. What would be your reaction if Robbie were to die in the end of the show? I'd be pissed off. Don't. It's predictable. Don't kill him. Hyped for the Snyder Cut. I wouldn't say hyped, but I'm interested. I'm very interested in it. I would set up Venom 2. Yep. It'd be a great setup for that. I really hope Miguel beats the crap out of Robbie in the tournament because all season he piqued my rage with how much he annoyed me. Really? I thought season 3 was his best season. I thought there wasn't much you could dislike about him. I want to see Dimitri get more aggressive and whenever his mum dies of ALS and get more angry. We need to, guys, stop killing characters. Fucking hell. Why the hate for Robbie? Yeah, damn straight. When does Falcon and Winter Soldier come out again? March. March, obviously, Jacob. What day is it? What day is it? I think it's March 18th. Falcon and Winter Soldier release. Pretty sure it's 19th of March. There you go. Boom. 19th of March. I'm honestly going to be pissed at Miguel if he injures Robbie again. Well, it's going to be the other way around this time. I think Kreese will defo beat someone up in season 4. Who do you think it would be? Probably Dimitri. Venom 2 will be sick. Cannot wait. There you go. March 19th. March 19th. But I wanted to put a question to you guys in the chat. I wanted to ask, what is your favorite MCU moment? What's your favorite MCU moment? Comment down below. You want FIFA? Yeah, I'm not playing that tonight. Comment your favorite MCU moment in the chat right there. I want to see, or what's your favorite movie? How did you get introduced to the MCU? I want to hear a bit about your stories with the MCU. People just hate Robbie because they were introduced to Miguel first, and then they pay attention to Miguel and ignore Robbie. I've done a plethora of videos for the Robbie character on my channel. We haven't really seen an angry Dimitri, and it'd be interesting to see Gianni pull it off. Yeah, I agree. Underrated opinion, Topher Grace is better than Tom Hardy. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, Topher Grace is good in his own way, but it's Tom Hardy, dude. It's Tom Hardy, man. Dude's my guy. When Harry sacrifices himself for Peter. Oh, do you know what? That was heart-wrenching. Gosh, Jacob, I have no idea. I have a lot of favorites. My favorite movie is Karate Kid movies. You're a person of good taste. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat and see what you guys are saying. Can't wait to see what you guys have to put in there. There we go. Not going to lie, I've been watching your live streams and snacking on chips this whole week, laughing my ass off. Cheers, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. Even when the streams finish, I see the ones you guys who rewatch them. So I really appreciate you. Did anyone cry at the end of WandaVision? I got choked up. It was a bit emotional. I got choked up. Hey, Chosen, I'm back, but I'm going to have to shoot as I have online school. So I'll say bye and hopefully catch you on your next stream. When will it be? Probably a gaming stream tomorrow. This time tomorrow, maybe. So good luck with your online school, and I'll see you in another stream soon. Everyone raise a pint to Evan. Cap grabs hammer, and my sisters forced me to watch the movies when I was a DC guy. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to give a few favorite moments. My favorite MCU trailers are Civil War and Infinity War. Good choices. Iron Man using the gauntlet and saying, I am Iron Man, and then... Nice. Pizza and Nutella pancakes. I thought people hated Robbie just because he hated Johnny, and since Johnny was a long-time fan favorite. Could be a reason. I get mad when people get angry at me because I dislike a fictional character. Some of these Robbie simps annoy me. Well, at the end of the day, the way I see it is I like to just offer perspectives on Robbie's character and another way you can look at it. But at the end of the day, it's not my job to tell you how to feel about fictional characters. If you like a certain fictional character, that's great. If you don't, hey, that's cool too, you know? That's cool. It's just part of being a fan, you know? There's no two fans are the same, you know? Killmonger's death was pure art. Oh, that death scene was beautiful. And I feel like bringing him back devalues that moment, if I have to be honest, but it was a beautiful moment, that. Rhodey falling out the sky, so overwhelming. Do you know, I actually thought they were going to kill him. But I thought, when the scene played out, I was like, right, they showed this in the trailer. They're not killing off Rhodey. They wouldn't put that in the trailer. Iron Man has issues in the comics before and after Civil War. Yeah, quite a lot. Quite a lot. Yinko says, X-Men 2000, probably my first your first Marvel kind of movie was X-Men 2000. Damn, you're an OG like me. You're what we call the pre-MCU babies. And when before it was cool and mainstream, back in the day, in the early thousands, you had Blade, you had Spider-Man, you had Ghost Rider, you had Fantastic Four, X-Men. Ugh. I hate it when people bully me because I like a fictional character. They like to be mean, and they always comment me on Cobra Kai videos and say something like, what the WTF, why the hell do you like Robbie? Tell them to suck it. Fucking, it's fandom. It's embarrassing when people debate, you know, hey, you're not a true fan if you don't fan. Ugh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Mustang. Just rise above it. You're tough. As Alvin would say, you're badass, I'm badass, we're all badass. Top 5 Marvel movies: Avengers Endgame, Age of Ultron, Iron Man 3, Captain America the First Avenger, and Spider-Man Far From Home. It's a good list. I like that. It's a good list. I'm back. Sup, Ananth? Cobra Kai fans are divided between Miguel and Robbie. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Cobra Kai fan civil war. Ugh. I really wish fans were mature enough to actually, you know, accept others' opinions. I liked Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Oh, he was brilliant. And Jobby's death was so underrated. It makes me cry every time. Oh, yeah, that was a sad scene. I was introduced to the MCU by the Raimi films. Me too. Well, when I say MCU, I meant MCU as in the MCU, not like pre-MCU movies. But, you know, that's fine. Either way, that's cool. When Sam said bullshit, I thought, well, Cobra Kai had their moves. Meanwhile, you're straight up kicking people in the head. Yeah. That final kick that she done on the soccer field, that literally, that was like a boot in the face. That was not going for the ball. At least Dimitri looked like he was going for the ball before he did the kick. I see Robbie as Peter from the Raimi trilogy. Also, he gets Daniel relationship crisis. He loses something close to him, aka Johnny Daniel, aka Uncle Ben. Got raised as a man by Daniel and found Kreese, Venom. I didn't look at it like that. That's a very good analogy. I like that. My favorite Marvel moment is when Cap got the Thor's hammer and the rest of the cinema went crazy for that. And also Avengers Assemble is another moment for me, and when the theater lost our minds. That was the moment. You just won a Grammy for Best YouTube Intro. Damn straight. I wonder what's in store for Hulk in the future. Bringing in She-Hulk, pretty much. Captain America, the First Avenger, in my opinion, is criminally underrated. Oh, it's a great movie. I rewatched it last week, and I realized there is so much of Endgame that pays that off. You know the building that Cap escapes out of when he wakes up after he's asleep? That's the same building that they used, I think, the Stark Tower for. Favorite DC movie, The Dark Knight and Aquaman. Aquaman's cool, but The Dark Knight is my favorite. 100%. Can't top that. Sup, Jake? Sup, RJ? How you doing, my dude? You good? Another great scene is when Rhodey and Tony fight in the suits. In Iron Man 2, you mean? Oh, that was brilliant. Jacob, I hate how Americans who don't play football play football. Confuses me. Football is meant to be kicked, not run with. What scares me about Cobra Kai fans, or if they go on fictional characters, do they try to understand the actions of real people? Well, this is the thing, you know. Do these people go outside? They said they weren't going to repeat Batman, and they did with Batman and Robin. Some fans are turning Cobra Kai into the new Star Wars The Last Jedi. You're not a true fan if you attack people for no reason. Yeah, I'll say this to all of you guys. Now that I've sort of been through that, and you can live vicariously through my experience, I'll just say this. Rise above it. It's not important. All this, you know, arguing back and forth. Yeah, you fucking... Well, yeah, you fucking... Just... let it go. It's not important. It really isn't. Just celebrate what you like. Have civil discourse. Good debate. That's all you need. First Avenger is a great movie. Oh, that ending scene. Do you know what? I just realized the other day, if any of you watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Lincoln's death, and then Steve Trevor's death in Wonder Woman, it's like they're both just Captain America. I got to admit, I did like Sam this season. The only things I hated was when she started 2 of the fights, the soccer game and the arcade fight. Oh, I like that she started the fight in the arcade. I was like, go kick their asses. The Amazing Spider-Man was a disgrace, just like Tony Pulis. Jesus. I wouldn't say that. I think it was all right. I see Hawk as Anakin's. I see what you mean. Hawk's arc is similar. What was the point of the Avengers Assemble scene in the end of Age of Ultron? Because it's a wink. It's like a nod going, Avengers, cut to black. And that's why Chris Evans goes, in the behind the scenes thing. And then they pay it off in Endgame. I like seeing the aggressive side of Sam. Exactly. She's her father's daughter. She's going to be a hothead. The flagpole scene is iconic in First Avenger. You really get a good feel for who Steve is in that movie. Yeah, you just get a bunch, like, the first person who gets the flag down gets to ride back with Peggy. And then they're all like, oh, give me the flag, give me the flag. And he's just like, pull the bolt out, grab the flag. Thanks, sir. Swag. Too good to bad to good. Wanted her to come to her senses. I'm rewatching The Walking Dead right now. Season 4, I missed those days. Oh, tell me about it. I loved it back then. Amazing enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Amazing Spider-Man wasn't that bad. Yeah, I agree. First favorite movie, The Avengers. Do you think Captain Marvel will date an Avenger? No, I don't. She don't need no man. As much as I love Cobra Kai, I question some of the fans' morals and logic. Thor, Groot, and Rocket arriving in Wakanda was awesome. Oh yeah, that's what makes the MCU so great. You've got literally a civilization, right, mixed with tribes and tribal warriors, and then you've got a tree, you've got a god of thunder, and you've got a talking raccoon. It's amazing. Favorite characters in Marvel: Captain America, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man. You do know very much, man. Thanks, Ali. Why would anyone actually bust karate in a fight? I would do, but to other people. But anyway, I mean, it depends. Like, if you're trained in karate, you have to sign like a license thing, I'm sure, to never use it, because you could kill someone. It's like, I know the show sort of shows it in a very cool way, but in real life, 3 karate hits or martial art training hits, you could take someone out. It's not meant to be used lightly. You know, it's meant to be used only for extreme situations. Which is why you rarely probably see it. But not many people really follow with it. They just go for street fighting, and they just get drunk on a pub match day and fight in the pub. I think the best Marvel character is Captain America because he was the first Avenger. I like that. Back when I was trained, I started fighting wildly at first, but I had to remember my practice, and I eventually gained confidence. That's good, man. That's good. That's good, man. Keep at it. I'm okay debating people with our opinions on Cobra Kai on Discord, but I just leave the chat when people get too toxic. Yeah, I know what you mean. It can get pretty tiring, you know, debating with people, mate. It can get pretty tiring. The soccer game in Cobra Kai was funny. Oh, it was hilarious. That final kick by Sam makes me laugh my ass off every time. It's like Dimitri goes, and then she just goes, fucking boots him right in the face. Like, she's clearly not going for the ball. Not even tried to make it look convincing. She literally went for his face. I love The Amazing Spider-Man. You're right, so it wasn't bad at all. Another underrated and underappreciated film. Bang. If I was Nate in Cobra Kai in real life, I would have already killed Bert by now. I wouldn't even attend your funeral. Johnny One Kenobi. I bought a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure off of eBay for $45 made by Toy Biz. Oh, sweet. The soccer scene was like Shallon soccer without the powers. Oh, I know what you're on about. Yeah, I've seen that. Cap is the GOAT. It's understandable that Chris is one of my favorite Cobra Kai characters. Yeah, of course. It's fandom, isn't it? Someone who got mad at me for saying Dimitri didn't deserve to get his arm broken. He didn't. Look, I don't understand people's obsession with calling Dimitri Jar Jar of Cobra Kai. Do you know what I think the problem is? Here's the problem. People look at Dimitri and they see a reflection of themselves in Dimitri. They don't like what they see and they just call him Jar Jar. Because they think they're like, you know, they think they're like Miguel or Hawk. When in reality, most of them are probably like Dimitri. Dimitri deserved a beatdown, but not that. Who the hell deserves to get their arm broken? Amazing Spider-Man is misunderstood, not perfect, but great cast. Peter was super emo in The Amazing Spider-Man. You haven't seen Spider-Man 3, have you? RJ says, Jacob, who's first, the governor or Negan? Me, personally, I'd say the governor. What, in a fight? What do you? How do you mean? If you mean in a fight, Negan's taking him. But the governor can't be, can't be forgotten, though. Anthony needs to get in the dojo. Why do you think the actor got skinny? Because he's getting older, It's probably just filling out. Jacob, who's the worst, the governor or Negan? Me, personally, I'd say the governor. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Negan has a code. The governor kind of just does shit. Guess that's why Europeans call it football. Jacob, the cast for Star-Lord will be Thor, Love and Thunder because I checked IMDb. Yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be in it. Cobra Kai scenes. I feel like with live-action video game remakes, people see them as a joke, just like when superhero comics were being made in live-action. They had to find their footing and prove everyone wrong. Well said. Well said. I see Miguel as Anakin. Let me explain. Qui-Gon met Annie as he needed help in his life. So is Johnny. Carmen lets her son do karate, so he goes on a Johnny and hogs and get picked on high-ups. Yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars parallels. I see what you mean, though. My favorite part of the soccer fight was when Sam slammed Mikey and just stepped on him. Me and my friend laughed so hard at that. Well, yeah, like, she just steps on him. Like, Christ, if that was with studs, that would bloody hurt. You think there'll be a prom brawl? Maybe. The new Mortal Kombat movie needs to set the tone. Oh, looks so good, doesn't it? The original cut of Amazing Spider-Man was meant to be 4 hours. People get mad at me for saying Sam didn't start the school fight. It was clearly Tori last time I checked. Tori threw the first punch. Well, it was Tori. Tori did start the fight. Sorry, Jacob meant so West. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tori did start the fight. Sam didn't start it. She's the mistake that led to it, but she didn't start a whole school brawl. So when Tori's like, if one of us gets hurt, we all get hurt. You started the fight. I really hope they give her a more fulfilling arc next season. Dimitri is the people's representative. People really think they're Hawk, but they're Eli. Yeah. If you look at most of the people that say they hate Dimitri, nerds. I mean, we're all nerds, but there's levels to this shit, you know what I mean? I know Taekwondo and I would use the defensive techniques. I've learned the basics. I did 3 years ago and then I got arthritis and liver problems. Oh, damn. But now I've got back to it and fully know the basics. Well, that's good, man. That's good, man. You keep that in check, yeah? Good man. Good man. There was no balance between emo and whiny. It was just 100% emo. Never use martial arts as an excuse to hurt people. No, damn straight. Never. Rocket, Groot, and Thor working together. Whoa, the chat's jumping. In Thor, Love and Thunder. Yeah, you'll see it. You shouldn't. Even if some people deserve it, it doesn't give you the right to bully others just because you know it. Yeah, just remember, Uncle Ben said it best. Just because you can beat someone up doesn't give you the right to. Even if they deserve it. If I do a review of the Spider-Man 2 Tobey Maguire figure by Toy Biz this upcoming Saturday, will you watch the video? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. Just make sure you comment it on one of my videos so I don't forget. Comment it on like the day that you upload it. Tom Holland has balance between emo and whiny. That's why he's the perfect Spider-Man. Oh, I see what you mean. Does anyone think the show has become very black and white in season 3? I mean, like we have clear-cut villains like Tori Kreese and they're all part of a Cobra Kai. Well, this is the thing. The show started out with grey. Really grey. Season 2, grey. Season 3, greyish. But for all intents and purposes, season 3 has made the show go back to black and white. For me, personally. Robbie can be redeemed, yes. But ultimately, Tori, Kyler, Kreese, Silver, Barnes, they're villains. So there is no, like, there's grey on them, but not, you know, that kind of grey. Tori can't call Miguel or Hawk a traitor because she joined Cobra Kai under Johnny and then betrayed him by joining Kreese. Yeah, the hypocrisy is unreal. But I think they're making Tori a bit of a scapegoat, though. Fighting techniques are created for the sole purpose of survival. I hate how Cobra Kai fans say Chris has no importance before, during, or after the fight. Sketchy, that one. I love Chris in Cobra Kai. Underrated character. Oh, I really hope we get to see more of him. A bit unrelated, but you were talking earlier about playing Lego Harry Potter and Lego Star Wars. Yeah, I'll be playing them in streams. Keep an eye out for that. I think everyone is at fault for the school fight, but mainly Sam, Kreese, and Tori. That's fair. Groot and Rocket meet in Korg and Meek, and it's literally rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I want to see Johnny comforting Tori really bad. There's no connection between them. With great power comes great responsibility. Damn straight. Yeah, so make sure you comment it on the day that you upload it, mate. I see Sam as Mary Jane. She's a girl that starts off dating a bully, dates the nerd rich boy, Harry, a.k.a. Miguel. The shot his shot, then a boy who is no more close to her peer, a.k.a. Robbie, then returns to Miguel. Damn. A lot of parallels. Dimitri needs to be a peace ambassador. Season 4 is going to add a new spin on the Cobra Kai crew, I think, so we can root for them all. Chosen, I watched Tom Holland's new film, Cherry. He's amazing in it. He has range. Yeah, Tom Holland's good. He's good. Very good. That's why Season 3 is my least favorite season. I want to be able to root for both sides. The only person I can root for in the Cobra Kai side is Robbie now. You can't root for Kyla? You can't root for Kyla? It's like, I got a lot on my mind right now. If I don't pass trig this semester, my dad's going to shit in my mouth. Fucking brilliant line. Every channel that reacted to that episode, they laugh at that line. They absolutely laugh. It's hilarious. Like, what the fuck? Did anyone die of laughter when Vision was about to kiss Wanda and she yells when she's about to have her second baby? Damn, bit harsh. Since we're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen is a much better girlfriend than overall person Mary Jane. Yeah, both have their strong points. Didn't Chris literally fight Doug for them? What do you think of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and what do you think of Japanese Spider-Man? We're going to get that. We're going to get that. We're going to get that. And straight facts, bro. Cobra Kai scenes, are you talking about movie-wise or comic? I want to see Miguel versus Kreese. Miguel would get waxed. Okay, yeah, sheesh. I love Miguel to death, but Christ. It would literally be no different than Robbie and Johnny. I don't get why people blame Sam for the school fight, but I'm not Miguel. Sam was the drunk one. They both leaned in on the kiss. Yeah, they're both at fault for that. How excited for you? Oh, hey, man. How you doing, bro? How excited are you for the Lego Skywalker saga? Please stream. When that comes out, I will be streaming it day one. I'm going to get back to streaming Lego Harry Potter, and I might stream the Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga in the build-up to it, because I really want to play that game so badly. Maybe Aishi can confront Tori. Maybe if she comes back. We're still live? Oh, there we go. Had a bit of a connection issue. When Captain America said Avengers Assemble in Endgame. Oh, chills. Chills, chills, chills. I need to see Robbie break down at least one time. Oh, you will. You will. I see Robbie using a drum technique per attack, and Miguel will use the defensive side of it, basically a back-to-back technique. Well, put it this way. Robbie and Miguel is going to be the longest fight we've ever seen. It's going to be getting a point, losing a point, getting a point, losing a point. They're both going to be doing it. It's going to be a long fight. Have you seen J3 Entertainment's reactions to Cobra Kai? What are your thoughts on their reaction? I haven't seen theirs. I've seen Blind Waves. I've seen Just Us. Yeah. Do you know what? I watched Just Us's reactions, and I can't remember when the dude falls off the chair. I was crying with laughter, man. Fucking hell. He's like, my son's being claimed right now. Relax. Love those guys. Cobra Kai scenes. I thought it was the only one that thought I never liked Raimi's MJ. Very manipulative and selfish. Yeah. Pete is not communicating with me, so let's go and, shack up with his best mate. But to be fair, he did kiss Gwen. So it is. I root for Kyla to pass Trig. Oh, yeah, for sure. Kyla versus Trig. I'm rooting for Kyla. Kyla probably has strict parents. Well, hopefully we learn more about that. Chris Cobra is a great character and looking forward to seeing him again next season. I agree. Dimitri and Chris are to blame for a teacher getting topped by Doug. Chris says, we got to do something, and Dimitri grabs Mr. Palmer. Damn straight. Throwing the teacher. It's like, screw this. They don't pay me enough. Chris versus Doug in the All Valley. I feel like Miguel would destroy Kreese because he seems pretty weak now. Silver is a different story. I don't know. Miguel would put up a good fight, though. Chris and Doug have never had a full 1v1. Chris should beat him. I'll be rooting for Chris. Tori needs to know that she lost her BF, which was Miguel, but then she'll lose Robbie and Aisha. God, she's going to get even worse. I don't think Miguel is strong enough to take down Kreese. Just Us is lit. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Shout out to them if they ever watch this. Probably not, but, shout out to them. Hawk all along. Haha, snap my old bestie's arm. What if at the series finale, Johnny, Daniel, and everyone else is down? Miguel has a Captain America moment where he's the only one to stand back up, and then he destroys Kreese, Silver, and Barnes. God, could you imagine that? Soldier on against the haters. We don't have the like some. We don't have to have the same like thing or someone. Yeah. Of course, we're all different, innit? Oh my gosh, I remember Just Us. They were so funny. Yo, Robbie's my son. My son is getting claimed right now. Relax. Relax is like their catchphrase, but they're brilliant over there. I enjoyed watching their reactions to the show. Like, I love how they liked Robbie, and then as soon as Robbie kicked Miguel off the staircase, they were like, man, fuck my man's Robbie. Bring back Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah, I'd go with that. Is CHOZEN Kyler's father? No. Aisha versus Chris. Who wins and why? I'd say Aisha. I lost faith for Tori as a fan ever since season 3, episode 6. Yeah, they just need to give her a bit more to go on for next season. What if Daniel killed Johnny at the All Valley with the crane kick? Well, history would be a little bit different. There'd be no Robbie. CHOZEN, do you still watch The Walking Dead? I stopped when Rick left. I've been watching it since. I still watch it. Still watch it right now. I keep up to date with it. It's almost done anyway. I may as well finish it out. Have you seen J3's reaction to Cobra Kai? Not yet. Awesome. But yeah, you know, I like doing these live streams. I thought it'd be better to actually have me on camera this time so you guys can actually talk to me, and then it's a bit more interesting for you guys rather than just looking at a profile picture. So the things I do for you guys. Okay. Let me just change that. I think the only characters who should redeem are Tori and Robbie, Kyler, Silver, Kreese, and Barnes, and the others is bad forever. But I feel like Robbie needs redemption, but Kyler and Tori not so much. They could just have a bittersweet ending, if you know what I mean. If they make her worse in season 4, I'm done. Well, I think they're going to make her better. I watched the last season, but I missed the older seasons. Man, I'm waiting on the Rick Grimes movie. Coral! Coral! You don't need to be related to someone on the show to be a somebody. Like Miguel's father isn't Terry Silver, or Tori's dad isn't him neither. Yeah. Tori used to be one of my favorites. Season 3 made her so generic. Well, it's the moment when she says, like, you know, when she doesn't take any accountability, when they're outside the restaurant or whatever, and she's like, nice seeing you. It's like, you started the whole fight. You donut. But, you know, she does have a really rough life, you know. When your mum grabs your phone and tries to check your search history in Google, but you're Tottenham Hotspurs. Fucking hell, dude. Dude, Tori needs to redeem herself or I'll hate her. I don't think she'll redeem, but I don't think she really needs to redeem. I want Robbie to be redeemed, but I want him to be bad for at least 2 seasons. Well, he's going to be bad for the whole of season 4. And then in season 5, season 4's ending will plant the seed of his redemption. So sort of like season 1's ending planted the seed for Johnny changing Cobra Kai's legacy. That's what it'll be. I wanted Dimitri to smack Tori when she said, you better watch your back. Shout out to Dimitri. Getting right up in Tori's grill and saying he won't have to. He's got friends watching it for him. I was like, yes, that's my dude. I hate how people constantly say that Robbie is an arsehole because he never listens to his father and doesn't give him a chance. And I like you have been paying attention this series. Yeah. I'm like you, exactly. I pay attention to things like that. I like Cap versus Iron Man. I'm glad Steve humbled him. Needed it a little bit. He gives his father a chance, and every time he does, his father is not there for him. Yeah. He's not there for him. You know, and as I've said before, he attack, but most importantly, he broke my back. CHOZEN and Robbie spin-off show in Cobra Kai season 6. Imagine that. I'm seeing it get a lot of traction around the community about my Robbie in Okinawa endgame theory. I just want to say, I said that first, right? I don't want anyone else saying and taking claim of that. I said that one first. So if that happens, then I want to get all the credit for that. It's weird how people think Miguel and Daniel are father and son when Miguel kissed Daniel's daughter, meaning sweet home Alabama. Oh, I know people are they want people to be connected. Like, did you not see that video of I think Sholo, Mary, and I've forgotten who the other one was. They're like, I love seeing the theories. Like, this person's related to that person. I'm like, see, even they poke fun at it. Maybe if Tori leaves Cobra Kai and starts a new life and starts a great job in season 5 and 6. Maybe Terry Silver will help get her out of that flat and crummy apartment. I feel like outside of the early season where they gave Tori a backstory, Tori did not do anything I cared about. She was just kind of there. Yeah, she was just kind of there. She was just a new love interest. It's all right. Just the fandom does too much of that. Miguel's dad is just a bad man. Tori's dad, who knows? Kyler doesn't deserve Chosen as a dad. He's a disgrace. Yeah, but I think I just feel like it's such a rabbit hole connecting Chosen and Kyler. You know, it's just very stereotypical. Robbie was an arsehole in episode 8 and 10, not for the whole season 3. No, just for those 2 episodes. But it's one of them things that can you blame him? I really feel like the creator of the show will take notice of you, just like they see and like watch parties posts on Instagram. I'm hoping, like, I really, like, my dream is acting, you know? I really, oh God, I would love to be on the show. Please, a spin-off. I mean, hey, maybe Mike Barnes went to the UK, he shacked up with a woman in a pub, had a bit of fun one night, had a son. Just saying, just throwing that out there. In season 3 and 2, I like Tori. I love that smile on Robbie's face when he fought Sean. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, I love that. He beats the crap out of all of them, and he's just there like, like smiling. Oh, perfect. And Magoo, Jesus Christ, that's a long ass sentence. But yeah, it's the satisfaction of it worked. You know, and he's lying there on the floor, he's like, like that, you know, with blood on his eye, and perfect. Love it. Absolutely loved it. Thought that fight was badass. And you combine it with, do you know what's great about that? The soundtrack's called the Cobra Effect, and the Miyagi-Do students are striking first. You see, like, it was an interesting thing. I don't think many people noticed that. The smile was badass. Damn straight it was. Do you think Robbie should have still gone to Cobra Kai if Johnny showed up to the jail? Also, if you were Johnny, would you stay with Miguel or visit Johnny? Would you stay with Miguel or visit Robbie, you mean? I would say to Carmen and Yaya, look, my son needs me. Miguel, like, he's getting, you know, he's going to get back to full strength. My son literally needs me right now. I need to go there. You know, that's, yeah. Man. You can be a crewman number 6 in the Dimitri and Hawk spinoff. I'll be like their hired muscle. I'm pretty sure the Sean actor won't be coming back for season 4. I think he's busy on The Walking Dead. Ah, that was it's a missed opportunity for me. Robbie looked like the Joker in the juvie hall. I know, that's what it reminded me of. It's like a Joker's sadistic smile. Cobra Kai game stream soon. Maybe. But it depends. Like, I've got to get up early tomorrow. I don't blame Robbie. Well, in the morning. I don't blame Robbie at all. Like, his father wasn't there for him, and Daniel turned him into the police without even at least trying to convince him to turn himself in. I think he would have if it was handled a different way. Maybe. But we can't really quantify it. Silver will start paying Tori and Robbie to help them and stay loyal to Cobra Kai. Yeah, he'll bribe them with money. I like how Sean handled that fight too. He wasn't even super pissed. It was almost like Sean had more respect for Robbie after that. Yeah. And the thing is, I know people have called that cheesy or corny, but that's how it is sometimes. When there's 2 dudes, they're on opposite ends, and they just literally go to town beating the crap out of each other. There is a respect, a mutual respect formed right there. Sometimes it happens, especially in real life. Best scene is when Kumiko read the letter to Daniel. Oh, I love that scene. Brilliant scene. Brilliant scene, Lisa. Amazing. I love how they keep, this is what's so great about the show. They keep Miyagi's presence within the show without actually having him there. Infinite Media says, I liked Walking Dead better as it went on. First few seasons were quite boring, but now it's entertaining. To each his own. I feel like in the early days, it was more about survival, getting from place to place. But now I feel like there's just like communities everywhere. Daniel, Robbie's like the son I ever wanted. What about Anthony? Daniel, next question. Yeah, that's what it's like. Robbie will come back in season 4 or 5. Yeah, at the end of season 4 into season 5. That's when he's going to come back. Negan should have died. I don't know, mate. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Got to keep him around. Infinity, seasons 1 to 5 is the show's glory days. Favorite WandaVision episode and Cobra Kai season 3 episode. Favorite WandaVision episode was the finale. Favorite Cobra Kai episode from season 3 was, I think, episode 5. It's that fight in Juvie. It was badass. And then finale just behind it. 1 to 3 are boring, but season 4 plus were great. Yeah, but I feel like back then it was a different show. It was a different show to what it is now. You know, it was a different show. It was more about a smaller group of people going from place to place, surviving, and then later on it became about communities. I wonder if Anthony will stay a joke or will he become something eventually. Maybe in season 5. I say this though, season 2 felt like a soap opera because of Laurie and Andrea. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, Laurie, God almighty. Oh, Jesus. Maybe you should kill him and then gets upset when he kills him. I mean, if you know, you know. Cobra Kai season 1 is better than WandaVision. Well, I mean, Cobra Kai in general is better than WandaVision, but I don't mean it in a negative way. I just mean that it's because Cobra. Yeah, but the thing is, Cobra Kai and WandaVision is like apples and oranges. Cobra Kai is one of the best shows in years. In years, it's one of the best things I've seen in so long. That takes a respected, loved, and admired 80s piece of product and carries it over in a rich and organic way. I think Robbie will start realizing Kreese is a bad guy in episode 8, but then episode 10 he will redeem. I think episode 10 will plant the seeds for his redemption. I think episode 10 will plant the seeds for his redemption. I feel like maybe episode 8 will be the All Valley. I don't think it's going to end on the All Valley. Rick in season 5 was goated, especially that speech of him fighting Pete, and he was telling the people of Alexandria they don't get it. That was prime Rick. Yes. You remember, like, with the beard and, you know, just the evil eyes and the axe hatchet thing. Episode 5 for Cobra Kai was also my favorite. Dewey fight scene, Dimitri's arm break, Miguel moving his leg for the first time, and Daniel learning Miyagi's secrets happened in one episode. Yep. It was a great episode. It was a great episode, that. It was like the Avengers Age of Ultron of season 3, setting up all the plot threads. Cobra Kai is the best show. Damn straight. King says, Falcon and Winter Soldier theory. I think US agent is Steve Rogers' son. That's why he feels so entitled to be the next Captain America. If they do that, then maybe. But question is, who is like Cap shacking up with in that time? He was loyal to Peggy. I hope Robbie is the bad guy till somewhere in season 5. Well, season 4's finale will plant the seed for his redemption, and he'll redeem in season 5. Chosen end stream in 10 minutes so you can get ready for Cobra Kai game. Oh, don't worry, I'll have it loaded here anyway. I can just play it as soon as I finish. I felt like they should have kept Rick like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Mark Goldbridge saying United have secured top 4 after that West Ham win with 9 games to go, only 9 points ahead of 5th. Do you think that will come back to bite him? If they lose the next few games, then absolutely, mate. When Tanner Buchanan gets older, he can make a good Nightwing. Just saying, I was thinking about a live-action solo Nightwing movie. Yeah, he'd be good. I could see him rocking the Dick Grayson hair. I think he'd be perfect. That's a good casting. They should have never killed... Killing Carl was inexcusable to me. It felt like it was done for no other reason than to surprise the audience. And at the end of the day, you can't do that. Okay? You just can't do that. Carl was meant to live through this. Laurie's line to Carl, you're going to beat this world. Well, that fucking means nothing now, doesn't it? We just killed him off. I don't understand why they killed Carl. I don't get it. I mean, I guess Peggy Carter. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is going to be amazing. What's up, BZ Baseball? What are you most looking forward to? I'm looking forward to see Sharon Carter. I wonder what her role will be. I think what's great about that is, and yeah, King, I agree. Tanner fits more of Jason Todd. Sup, Savage Birdhouse? What do you think of Miguel versus Dre? Oh, Miguel would destroy him. I'm excited to see what she's been up to and what really her kind of arc has been up to this point, because we don't really know a lot about her other than, I said this earlier on in the stream, all she is literally Peggy's relation. It'd be nice to actually know what her motives are. The Cobra Kai cast could make a good Power Ranger movie. Sholo Red Ranger. Well, you know the mall fight in season 2, that was actually, the creators actually said that was inspired by Power Rangers fight scenes. So there you go. If Miguel is basically the Red Ranger, then come on, Robbie's the Green Ranger for sure. Robbie has a crying scene with his father and tells him that he doesn't want to be the bad guy and that he just wants Johnny there for him, and Johnny tells him that he always wanted him. Maybe. T-Dog and Tyrese team up if he didn't die. Oh, I don't know what it was, and I don't want to piss anyone off. I don't know what it was with The Walking Dead around that time. You kill off T-Dog, you bring in Oscar. You kill off Oscar, you bring in Tyrese. You kill off Tyrese, and man, Oscar, what a waste of a character. He was cool. I thought he was awesome. I skipped your question. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm going slowly down with the chat. Can't have missed it. How far did you put it back? No, I didn't miss your question at all. Retype it, mate. Guys, I've told you before, it is hard to try and answer every question. I do try my best. Sharon Carter was honestly badass in the trailer. This year will go fast. Like, you do realize I have to literally manually click each comment as well. It makes my fingers numb. What do you think of Johnny Lawrence being the new Mr. Miyagi? I watched that video. I like that. I like that idea. That's a good video. Robbie tells him to go to hell with his stupid excuses. Damn. Man, I could definitely see that happening. Just re-comment it, buddy. He did this to his father not to love him. I disagree with a lot of the killings. Yup. I feel Robbie will fight like Darth Vader in a hallway scene after the All Valley tournament as each Miyagi-Do student attacks Robbie, reverse kicks ass and fights like Karate Kid 2010 Mr. Han. What if, picture this, Order 66, Robbie attacks the Miyagi Dojo. He attacks the very thing that he spent so hard trying to rebuild. Not going to make me sand this floor. I think the most exciting thing for me of Falcon and Winter Soldier is US Agent and his wife, because Sebastian Stan said there's going to be introduced a new aspect of his character. Oh, well, maybe that could be interesting. Maybe that could be interesting. Oh, by the way, I saw a comment at the top there about my hair. Literally, it's just like shampoo and conditioner. There's no like blow drying or any product. It's just kind of natural. Herschel's death. Oh, that death was heartbreaking. There is too much comments and maybe... Yeah, I am trying my best, guys. I will try and answer as many of your comments as possible. But as I've said before, not many people do this. Dre Parker returning to Cobra Kai. It's not essential, but I'm not against it either. If you know what I mean. Like, I don't mind it. It's one of them things that I don't mind it. Favorite Cobra Kai moment from each season. Okay, this is what you wanted, right? Okay. Mine is Season 1, Hawk flipping the script. Season 2, Johnny reuniting with old Cobras. Season 3, that funny soccer scene. I like that list. That's a good list. All right. Season 1. Johnny restarting the dojo. He's like, I'm going to teach you the style of karate that was taught to me. Oh, I love it. And then flipping the script is a close second. Season 2. Johnny and Tommy talking about time and how you can still change your life. Season 2. Season 3, Robbie versus Johnny. Love that moment. And then Hawk redeeming close second. The attack of the Robbie. Do you think Karate Kid 2010 will play any part in Cobra Kai? My guess is more of a cameo appearance. Yeah. If anything, it'll be a cameo. It won't be an actual plot line. What do you think Hawk's hair color goes to purple to blonde? Keep it purple. Dre won't come into Cobra Kai. It's not part of the Miyagi-verse. It's not canon. Well, currently. How do you feel about Negan? I personally think he's really funny and complex. I really love Negan's character. He's one of the best characters in the show by a country mile. Season 6 cliffhanger ending. Dre Parker comes to the Cobra Kai multiverse. Oh my god. CW Flash be like, I've lost my speed. I need to speak to my mum to save Iris. Later on, we need new wells. Later on, Killer Frost isn't working anymore. Later on, Cisco, I don't want my powers anymore. There's one thing you forgot about this. Hallway speech. Can't forget that. Ugh. Dre will be 21. He should be able to beat some of the toughest kids on the show. Yeah, not to mention, in 2010, he was like, what was he, like 12 or 13? So he's going to be much older than all they are. Favorite Cobra Kai moment in each season for me, Season 1, Robbie's one-hand kick. Season 2, Miguel's fall. Season 3, moving his leg in the concert. That's a good list. I like that. Robbie's going to be such a dark badass if he's trained separately by Mike Barnes. If Dutch comes back, I hope he teams up with Kreese. Oh, I've got a video on Mike and Robbie coming up next week. Literally, I've got videos scheduled for across the week. What are you doing? The third tournament will be a cameo of the remake of the Karate Kid. It will take place in China. What, you mean the final tournament? It could do. Maybe like a special tournament that takes place overseas or something like that. That could be interesting. Season 6 final fight, Terry Silver versus Dre. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? That would be nuts. Then Dre Parker gives Johnny back his dojo. Yeah, I feel like Cobra Kai just needs to go. At the end of this show, Cobra Kai will be gone. Either Cobra Kai will be gone or it'll be reformatted in a new way. Either way. But even then, it's the teachings. They're so ingrained, now in the kids that you kind of need to get rid of Cobra Kai. But it'll be the long-term process, It's the long-term goal. They won't get rid of Cobra Kai next season. It'll be for the final fight, the final ending, the final culmination. But yeah, I saw a comment above there about Bucky's role. I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to see what Bucky gets up to. Like, can we turn him into like Cyborg? Can we give him like weapons in his arm and stuff? That's actually a good idea that Robbie attacks the Miyagi, though. Imagine after he's done beating all the Miyagi Fang students, Miguel walks in and then a stare-off happens and then they fight. Yeah, sort of reminiscent of the quote-unquote street fight when Daniel was training in the dojo and then Mike Barnes comes and assaults him. And then he's like, "What'd you call the cops for?" And then Terry comes in pretending to save him. So that could happen. I think the show will end with Miguel and Sam and Hawk having a dojo. Maybe. Miguel wins by using the drum technique. What if Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang do a kind of sensei swap? Johnny teaches the Miyagi-Do's more offense and Daniel teaches the others defense. Well, that's what they're going to do. That's essentially what they're going to do. And I saw people say that Johnny and Daniel are going to split at the end of it. They're not going to. They're like, it sounds cheesy, but they're together forever now, guys. Darius, what if Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang do a kind of sensei swap? Johnny teaches the Miyagi-Do's more offense and Daniel teaches the others defense. I think I answered that just a second ago. But yeah, it'll be like a sort of vice, mix and match. Tori's life changing in season 6 is a better way. Maybe. I think I'm going to round off in the next 4 minutes, guys, and then I'll get to some streaming on the Cobra Kai game or something before I end. I think I might, I might play Cobra Kai game tomorrow. I might stream a little bit of Battlefront instead. I'll play the Cobra Kai game tomorrow because then I can play through some missions. If it was the final fight between Miguel and Robbie, who will actually win since Robbie is in rage mode and Miguel uses a drum technique for only emergency? It's tough. They're so evenly matched. Did you see Sean Kanan post on Instagram? He's definitely filming for Cobra Kai. Well, just because he got a bloody mohawk, that's not for the show. That's for another project he's doing. But I do see him for the show. That will happen. Season 4, he is coming back in some way. Robbie attacks Miguel at least one time before or after the tournament and wins. Chris, what's up, bro? Fighting extremely dirty. Daniel and Johnny start a business together. Well, put it this way. I've said season 3 is your redemption piece. It's where all the lessons of everything beforehand comes to a head. And what was Daniel's problem in season 2? He couldn't balance, working with the dealership and the dojo. With Johnny and him working together, Johnny, you work with the dojo Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I work at the dealership Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and whatever, Wait, what? A new Cobra Kai game? No, I sometimes stream it on the channel, but I'll stream it tomorrow. That's fine. I love your BF2 streams. It's chilling and okay. Okay, that's cool, because then I can play the missions tomorrow and try and get further on the levels. 2000s movie endings be like, hey, I guess this is the last time we'll see each other again. I guess I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye. Walks away. Wait, you forgot. Throws a ball. Bye, old bud. Yeah, that's literally every early thousands movie. Will Hawk get rid of the scar on his lip? Probably not. But he'll grow to live with it. What other project is he filming? It's like another acting project thing. Some production thingy-mabob. But yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. This is insane. Look at that. Hang on. Let me just let the thing... There you go. 4.85k subscribers. Focus. 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 Focus! Oh, for God's sake. There we go. 150 away from 5k. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. I think I'm going to round it up in the next minute or so, guys. So get your final questions into me. And by the way, when I hit 5K, I'll be doing a special live stream where you guys can ask me literally a live Q&A. So make sure you're ready. Make sure you're here for that. Darius says, can definitely see, can see Robbie being kind of a mix between 84 Johnny and Mike Barnes next season. Only not really focused on being a bully, just winning the tournament. Yeah, I'd agree with that. That's sort of where my headspace is regarding the characters. I feel like that's just natural for Robbie at this point. Pizza time. Congratulations, Jacob. Thanks, Lisa. Nice job, Godzilla. Cobra Kai Rex filming next month. Damn. I think it might release by November or December then. Will you make a Discord? It's tempting, but I don't know. I don't know. It can be a major headache sometimes, you know, guys, Discords. Will Robbie come back to his old self in 5 and 6? Yeah, for sure. You guys have to look at it like this. Daniel got to Robbie first. So the Miyagi-Do teachings are much better than, you know, what he's being taught now. In the sense of who he is as a person. Make me a mod. Maybe down the line, man. Maybe down the line. Then they fight. Okay. We've got a couple more questions. Do you think Robbie will attack his former Miyagi-Do friends like Chris and Dimitri? Well, we need a Dimitri scene with him and Robbie. Do you think Kreese will get mad if Robbie refuses to injure Miguel and Kreese injures him instead? Yeah, it could be like I did in the video. It could basically spin it. I can make you Discord and mod it. I'm good with it and manage many. No, that's okay, pal. Like if I'm to have a Discord, then I'll do it. But thank you though. Thank you. The Batman rap filming and Spider-Man raps filming soon. The rest of 2021 will be lit. Damn straight. Can't wait to see a fight scene between Johnny and Mike. Oh, it's gonna be great, that, isn't it? Dimitri was born January 2002, so he's too old to compete. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna pay that much knowledge, to be honest, mate. I think they're gonna ignore that. At the end of the day, Robbie and Dimitri are still going to compete in the tournament. Okay. I think I'll leave it there for the stream. We've had some Falcon and the Winter Soldier discussion. We've had some Walking Dead discussion as well. We've had some Cobra Kai discussion, as you do. And a bit of Marvel and a bit of DC. I want to thank every single person for popping in. Okay. We got some more stuff. When Miguel becomes a 2-time champion, next season he becomes a 3-time champion. Well, it's possible, but you never know. Final question. Do you think Kreese will redeem himself by protecting Robbie from Silver? Potentially. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It is possible. It is possible, but I wouldn't put too much stock into it, though. Robbie will trash Miyagi-Do, setting it on flames. Good. Could you imagine if he burns the dojo? I think that'd be a bit too far for even him, but you never know. Dimitri will call Robbie's turn to Cobra Kai his... What is this? Your Kylo Ren phase? See you later, Phoenix Tough. See you later, Godzilla. See you later, Lisa. Okay, thank you guys for the questions. We are so close to 5K subscribers. And as I said, if this channel gets to 10K, then I make a separate channel for gaming and what have you. So in these streams, you can talk to me about pop culture, movies, football, shooting the shit on life, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll see you all in another stream soon. Investigator Chosen, Darius, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you much before, so welcome. See you later, Savage Birdhouse. Okay. I have been Chosen One, signing out, and I will see you all next week, this time for Chosen Live number 14. And yeah, I've been the Chosen One. Chosen Vader Karate is dismissed.